Baruani, may I invite you? The floor is completely yours in the next minutes. Thank you.
My name is Baruani Ndume. I am from Democratic Republic of Congo. I have been a refugee for 16 years now. I was forced to flee my home country when I was 7 years old because of the war. One morning, a group of soldiers came to our village. They forced everyone, including me and my mother, and put them on house, and they set the house on fire. I was just a small boy at the time. I could escape on the door. I left my mother and other villagers inside, and I just ran. That was my last time I saw my mother, and I just ran. Running from my village, I got on a small motorboat with many people on it. It took until 7 hours until I arrived in Tanzania. I had no idea where I was going, and that was my last time to saw my home country. In Tanzania, I went to Nyarugusu refugee camp, where a foster family took me in. The first period was really difficult for me. I was mistreated, I got beaten, and I didn't get enough food or clothes from my family. Also, I was forced to do hard work. My life was changed when I learned about children's rights at school. I realized I was not alone, and I knew I could make a difference. And I wanted to improve my situation and that of other refugees like me. And so I decided to support them in voicing out their problems. Through my radio show, I reunited 50 children with their parents after war. Through sports and setting up a children's parliament, I continue to bring young people together, promoting human and tolerance. Also, I speak up about our situation to decision makers. Last summer, after the Global Forum on Youth, Peace and Security in Jordan, I addressed the UN High Commissioner for Refugees, Mr. Antonio Guterres, to help us hold the states accountable to ensure education and jobs opportunities for refugee youth. Refugee camps were meant to be a temporary solution, but it's still 16 years still temporary. The camp I live in was established almost 20 years ago, and we are 64,000 people in total. Men, children, and youth were born in Nyarugusu camp, or they come in the camp at very young age, like I did. We have no memories of living in freedom. And the numbers keep on growing. In the last months, my friends and I have supported many children who fled from the current political crisis in Burundi with food and drinks. More than 100,000 people have literally flooded our camp already. I support children's rights, but I know I cannot solve the world's problem on my own. Structural problems need structural solutions. Every day, thousands of lives get torn apart by war. Almost 60 million people are on the run, and over half of them are children. Through my story today, I share the stories of more than 30 million children refugees like me. My heart bleeds for the grief, suffering, and distress they are faced with. The fear of not knowing where you are heading to, not knowing when and if you will ever go home. I know what that is like. At this very moment, thousands are undertaking highly dangerous boat trips to Europe. Families, young men and women, children on their own. I see them holding each other and the few things they can carry in their two hands. They risk their lives in search of safety, a future. Not because they want to be, but because there is no other option. On the way to Europe, the world's wealthiest continent, children are drowning in international waters. Children are the center of the global refugees crisis. If you cannot end the wars, we have a moral obligation to protect children as they flee. As an International Children Peace Prize winner and KidsRights Youngster, I will take every chance to speak up about children refugees and my contributions to change. Yesterday, we visited child refugees from Syria, Afghanistan, and Iraq here in Amsterdam. The Netherlands, the child should go through what they have gone through. We need to listen to their stories, and we must protect them. I believe that everyone can make a change, whether rich or poor, no matter what age or background, gender, whether refugee or whether hosting them, we can all move the world. I'm going to give it all I have. I owe it to myself, and I owe it to the millions of children refugees who are forced to grow up away from home. And I will not stop. Remember, behind all the statistics and the stories are really lives. We are refugees, we are children, and we are human beings. Thank you.